What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, man, update 4.2 is now officially live, and I'm actually logging in right now for the very first time. So same as I always do, boys, I wanted to give you guys my first impressions on all of the new uniforms and all of the new characters that we got as a part of this update. Now, in case you're new to the channel, this is not, and I cannot stress this enough, this is not a full-on review. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I like to review characters extensively, and in some cases I give you guys 4 or 5 different videos on any particular character, and that is going to be the case for all of these uniforms and the new characters that we're getting as a part of this update. This is just going to be my first look at them, and I'm probably going to tell you guys which one I'm going to work on first. So that being said, guys, let's dive right into it. So not even going to worry too much about the legendary battle for now. We're just going to worry about the new characters. And you know what? I have a bio selector activated. I'm not sure who I want to use it on yet. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at the uniforms first, and then we'll take a look at the new characters, and I'll potentially pick up one of them right now. So that being said, we have the Ultra. Oh, this is the new layout, eh? Hold up. So the featured uniforms, they recommend some really good uniforms, except this Wolverine uniform. I'm not sure why. Do they just recommend the most used uniforms, or what's going on here? I'm not sure how they categorize the recommended uniforms. All right, so first things first, I'm actually gonna take a look at Ant-Man, and this is how the new layout looks. Okay, uniform bonus is exactly the same as we all. Okay, so 20% chance for the enemy's attacks to miss for 3 seconds. This is on an 8-second cooldown. With max skill cooldown, you're looking at what? Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, next look at this one. This one is basically the same. Hopefully the animation changed. I'm happy they changed the first skill, because in case you guys didn't see my video yesterday, I said this skill absolutely had to be changed because I don't like it at all. The 3 skill, I wanted this to be an attack buff, but it looks like it's just a debuff. And the 4 skill has nothing on it. 5 skill is a summon, which I thought it was going to be a summon. It's only 60% of this man's stats. Okay, so right off the bat, looking at this, Ant-Man does not look very good right now. But let's actually jump in here and see what he plays like. Honestly, I'm not impressed with the stats. Overall, I think the uniform looks cool. Let's take a look at the 1 skill. It's not an iframe, but it has some movement on it. Looks like it's mainly a single target skill. Really? Okay, let's look at the 2. Okay, so the skill that I thought was the 4 is actually the new 2. It looks like, okay, so it's not a full iframe. For any of you guys who are wondering, let's turn on the AI, and you guys may or may not see the gap, but believe me, there is a slight gap there. The AIs in here are a little bit too slow, but in like World Boss Ultimate, you'll definitely notice that slight gap right there where you'll see the X blinking. So this is a good skill. Take a look at the 3. That's actually good, but I think the iframe ends while he's still gigantified, I guess. That's a word. Yeah, so the iframe ends a little bit too early for me, so it's still not really that safe. But we're looking at 2 iframes so far. Let's look at the 4. The 4 is basically the exact same as it's always been. Okay, so we got 3 iframes and a slight iframe and a summon that... Okay, let's see what it's doing right now. Is it... What feared them just now? Okay, so just the skill itself, not the ant in particular. To be honest, I'm not really impressed with Ant-Man's uniform. I'm not. So personally, just my opinion here, I don't think I'm gonna pick him up just yet. I'm not being wowed by this. I'm not really being wowed by this. But let's take a look at the tier 3 skill. So it's an iframe, gives him invincibility for 10 seconds, which is really, really good. The invincibility looks like it lasts. Hold on, let's take a look at that again. I think you only have 2 seconds of invincibility after he's done using his his tier 3 skill. Let's look at this again. Let's speed this along. So it looks like he's gonna have really good survivability, rocking 3 iframes and invincibility on his tier 3 skill for 10 seconds. Is there an attack buff that's really big there? Is there something awesome that I'm missing? Because seriously, he has 80% ignore dodge when he's using that skill. But seriously, guys, unless Ant-Man hits really freaking hard, and I mean really freaking hard, I don't see this making him meta. I see this potentially bringing him to where like Spider-Man is. And even then, that's a stretch because Spidey's a god. Like seriously, like wow. I am not being wowed by Ant-Man's uniform. I'm really freaking not. Let's take a look at the Wasp. So 4 skill changes. That's what I wanted. Which one did they keep? Let's take a look at the... Okay, so they kept the 5. So she still has the barrier. Okay, so hold up. Let me see something here. Okay, so the new way they do it is they actually show you which skills got changed. And the ones that didn't get changed, they just leave it out of it, period. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so let's see what's on the 1. Decrease to all attack. Okay, okay. This one right here, nothing. This one right here is just all speed. Okay, so she increases her own attack. I was expecting something like that from Ant-Man. And Ant-Man definitely needed like a 50% buff like they did for Cap. Because, boy. Okay, so Wasp, her uniform bonus is pretty decent actually. HP increase, that's actually really, really good. And she already has a self buff to increase her damage. I kind of wanted the barrier to be changed just because I don't see much use in this barrier as of right now. It's good. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. What? Hold up. What? The animation. Am I using the right uniform? Am I using one of the new characters? Or is this actually our Wasp? Like, is this our Wasp? Because they showed that the barrier wasn't changed. But it definitely did get changed. It actually looks really freaking cool. And it no longer stays in one place. It actually just follows her around. And that's actually really freaking awesome. That's one thing I liked about it, but now I'm like, this is great. This is great for like, oh my goodness, this is great. Especially in the new raid that we have for like World Boss, sorry, not World Boss, for Alliance Battle. That's actually, it will be good for World Boss too, because now you can actually move around in this freaking barrier and you'll be safe all the time. Whereas before you just had to always position yourself inside the barrier. This is actually really, really good. Very, very useful. I'm actually shocked. Wow, I never even thought about this as an idea. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay. So we already saw this animation. Okay. This actually looks like it would deal a good amount of damage. I like this skill. Let's see the 2. I would have really liked it if either Ant-Man or the Wasp had a combo attack where they just like expand something and team up and fight it together. That'd be really cool. Okay, let's see. The 2's an iframe, 4 is an iframe, and 5 is the barrier that blocks damage. I can't lie. 3 of her freaking 5 skills already better than Ant-Man to me. Let's take a look at the 1, and it's an iframe. Okay, so the iframe ends a little bit too early, but if you have the barrier up, you could potentially just use the 1 and be safe when you come out of it, I think. Hold up. So the only bad skill is this one right here. But that's an attack buff, so you could just use that while you're in the barrier. Right? Yeah. And the barrier looks like it actually refreshes. If you guys take a look at the top left here, you notice it's like flickering, which means in most cases, if you get debuffed, the barrier will just like refresh itself. Kind of like Magneto's 5th skill. That's actually really cool. So I can't lie, this right here, I'm buying it. Definitely buying it. So that's one for me, guys. Ant-Man, I don't know just yet. I might pick it up if I have crystals to spare. Let's take a look at Pym Tron. So 5 skill changes. That's really good. Summoning Cry. Names look really cool. Exoblast. Okay. Just damage. 2 just damage. 3 just damage. That's not good. And we have a summon with 40%. 40% is pitiful, but it has super armor for... Okay, 4 seconds. No, but that's a 17. Okay, so far, I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's start with the 1 iframe. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. That's really cool. Does he do anything with his basic attack? Okay, cool. So 1 skill is actually really cool. 2 skill, I wish it was some kind of a guard or something. But this looks like it's really good crowd control for something like Shadowland. You can position an enemy in a wall or just group them together. I think you can kind of group them together and push them back into a wall. So that's really good crowd control there. Oh, hold up. He just grew. Oh, right. This is still Giant Man. Damn it. See the Ultron body? I was like, oh, shit. Why the hell did Ultron grow? Right. This is Giant Man. That's why he grew. Okay, cool. Growing pains. Right. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the 3. Oh, so basically it's the same as what he had before. I wish this had some protection on it though. Not very safe. 4. Holy, that actually looks dope. I still think survivability is going to be an issue for Giant Man. Oh, there's a bunch of summons. Oh, I think he has 6 summons. I thought there was only 1. So he basically has the same amount of summons that Ultron always had. Okay. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. But I think the immunity gets eaten up by the entire skill. Actually, the immunity runs out before the skill ends, which is actually not good. Immunity is gone. Yeah, so that's actually not good. His immunity... Either his immunity should have been longer, or you can actually, I guess, get more attack speed to make the animation faster so that you don't take damage at the end of the skill. Overall, for a 750 uniform, I think it's decent. It's definitely going to be a step up for Giant Man, but I don't see him being meta. Uniform bonus is decent. And let's jump out of here. I'm probably going to pick it up, probably over Ant-Man just because it's cheaper. And then let's take a look at Ghost. I think we should take a look at the base Ghost first. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, they won't even let me preview it? The hell? Okay, let's take a look at the 7 skill changes. 7? I've never seen 7. Right, the passive was 1, then the 5 skills and the leadership. Okay, wait, is the leadership being changed too? Why is there 7? I'm only seeing 6. Am I tripping? I only see 6. What's getting changed by the uniform? Alright, fine. Let's take a look at this. We got stun. And we got a debuff. And we got another debuff. And we got, most important thing here, it removes time freeze. That's really good. And reflect. That's good. And the 5th, fear. Let's actually jump in and see what it looks like. Let's see, 1 skill, iframe. I rock with that. It's actually a proper iframe, which means when he actually lands, or she in this case, actually lands, you're still in the iframe, so you're still safe. That's cool. 2. Why does this remind me of Black Widow? That lightning at the end there just reminds me of Black Widow, kind of. Black Widow or someone else, I can't place it. Who does it remind me of? Still it's cool. Wish there was some protection while you were shocking. This is a Shadowland skill. Definitely a Shadowland skill because in World Boss, when you're like shocking them, they're gonna punch you in the face. That's for sure. Hold up, let me see that skill. That skill is actually dope. You get to pull them along with you. So basically you can reposition the enemy and put them where you want. Oh, can you move while you're in it? I think you can. Hold up, let me see something. I'm gonna pull left the whole time. Yep. You can actually pull the enemy where you want them to go. Does it actually? Oh, and then they didn't even fix this thing. They didn't even fix this thing. I thought they said they were gonna fix this so that when you hold the button, it doesn't like pop up with a big block of text. Okay, whatever. Let's see the 4. Oh, this is actually really cool. And you actually carry this thing with you. So it's not a set area. This is really, really awesome. This is gonna be great for game modes where you can team up. I'm really hoping that this new raid for alliance battle is actually something you can play with your freaking alliance members or your friends, because this is gonna be great for removing area of effects. It's gonna be really good. Okay, let's see this. What happened? Nothing happened. It didn't even look like it did any damage. What the hell? Nothing happened. Hold up, let me go really close to these people. Oh, you have to use it while you're literally beside them. Otherwise, nothing happens. That's lame. That's actually really lame. So if you're really far away from the enemy and you use a skill, nothing happens. Literally nothing happens. You have to stay right beside them when you use it, or you actually have to use it and then run beside them. Like that's lame. That's lame. Seriously. For an ultimate skill, I expected a lot more out of it. So you have an ultimate skill in the game right now that literally you can use it and it deals 0 damage. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is a joke. Absolute freaking joke. Absolute joke, okay? I'm not even gonna bother with this. Okay, so these uniforms, 2 out of 4 for me, okay? Wasp and freaking Pym Tron, I'm picking up, okay? Let's actually take a look at these new characters, man. Where the hell are these guys? Hold up, pause, guys. And I think I have some stuff that's about to expire too. Anyways, where are these new characters? Which Wasp was that? Okay, hold up. Let me grab that before it expires. What are these? Oh, these are just the event stuff. Okay, let's actually take a look at her and see what her skills are like. Seriously, I'm very disappointed in Ghost's 5th skill. Like, seriously. Take a look at the one. No. Okay, slight iframe into not an iframe into an iframe. Hold up. No, but why did they stop attacking then? No, it looks like it's a full iframe, but for some reason... No, it's not a full iframe. So tell me this. Tell me why she's still in the air, but the iframe just for some reason stops. Like, they deliberately put a gap there for no reason. It's a paywall character. Build her properly. Like, if she's still in the air, like her positioning has not changed, she should still be in the iframe. That's stupid. Anyways. That's a cool looking skill. So that's 2 iframes right there. Another iframe. Ooh, what is this? What the heck is that? What kind of effect is that? I don't even know what they're doing. Interesting. It looks cool though. It doesn't look like it deals any kind of damage. I've never... Let me see. What is the 4? Oh shit. So we got basically X23 in pink. This is X23 in pink right here. That just, these slashes just reminds me of X23. It looks cool though. Girly as hell, but it looks cool. I rock with it. Now, if you can give me a really cool 5th skill, I'll pick you up over Ghost. Does she have a barrier too? I gotta read the skill effects. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. I'm gonna pick up this Wasp over Ghost. I can tell you guys that. Let me take a look at the skill effects. So we got paralysis on the 1. We got dodge and all attack on the 2. We got a debuff on the 3. And we got a stun on the 4. And we got a heal, a guard on the 5th. You know what? Yep, I'm gonna pick her up over Ghost. I can tell you guys that. Ooh, giant man. All right, let's do it. Let's see what this stun. We got an all attack buff. We got another stun. We got another stun and another stun. So this guy's gonna be a real stunner. My guy. All right, let's see. Super armor, tier 2 passive. And it looks like he's going to be competing with Beast, in my opinion, in regards to who's the best overall leader and character. But since Beast has a passable buff, I think Beast is still going to solidly hold on that spot. But let's see. That's really cool. But definitely a Shadowland only skill. Love the fact that it is really fast. And since he has super armor, you won't be able to interrupt it. That's a really cool skill. I like it. Not very safe, but it's definitely cool. Okay, so he has a slight iframe in there. Okay. Shadowland. Yep. Definitely Shadowland. Let's see what 2 is. Okay, definitely a Shadowland character. I see that. You're gonna definitely need to give him a whole lot of HP and potentially invincibility, because he's gonna be up in their faces and he's gonna take a lot of punishment. Let's see. Yep, definitely. He's going to be a for fun type of character. He already feels very fun to play, but expect to take a lot of hits with this guy. Especially since I didn't see any immunity. But what is this? This is invincibility. When did it, wait, did I miss something? Okay, so he has a couple seconds of invincibility, which I think he only has like 2 seconds after this skill ends. Why would they put an iframe inside invincibility? Actually, that's not too bad, because invincibility can be pierced and invincibility can be removed. So that's actually not a bad idea. So you can use that, and then you could potentially go, okay, I'll definitely build him since he's the only free-to-play character and I have some bias selectors lying around. But I don't see him being a meta divining character. I see him finding his place in Shadowland for the most part. Like, seriously, Ghost, I was very, very disappointed in the fact that this uniform, for some reason, didn't deal any real damage with the 5th. Like, unless I'm missing something, guys, and if I am, let me know in the comments, because I'm not very impressed with the uniform 5th skill. Like, seriously, I'm not. The mind control, though. Hold on, is the mind control there on the uniform? So he's losing the mind control. Nah, bro. Like, seriously, the mind control is clutch, especially for, like, world boss and stuff. Okay, let's actually jump in and see what the hold up. Let's see what skills do what. Okay, so that's his passive kicking in there. Okay, nothing. Slight iframe. This skill looks basically the same, where he drags people behind him. Okay. This skill just leaves you wide open. The wind up is way too long. Way too long. Yeah. I don't see any... Okay. This reminds me of someone. That last part where he's attacking like that. I don't remember. Who does that remind me of? Honestly, to anyone who was complaining about these guys being paywall, there's no reason for you to complain. None of these guys, in my opinion, based on looking at them right now, they're not Luna Snow level. They're not Miguel O'Hara level. So there's no reason for you to be complaining, okay? Ghost is going to be really good as a leader, and Wasp is going to be really fun. But there's no reason for you to be complaining. Like, seriously. I don't see these guys breaking the meta or anything like that. They have some cool effects, but that's about it. Let's see. Who's the next one? Oh, yeah, I already looked at them all, haven't I? So the question is, which one am I going to unlock today? Because seriously, between the two, Wasp is definitely the one that I'm liking the most right now. So I'm definitely going to pick her up. Where is she? I'm going to definitely start working on her first. And I'm going to have to grab a mega rank up ticket for her. And in terms of uniforms, guys, honestly, Pym Tron and our own Wasp that we had before are the uniforms I'm gonna pick up first. Oh, right, my guy Thor. Hold up, boys. Hold up, man. I gotta see what Thor's freaking tier 3 does for him. Okay, so hold up. Decreases lightning resistance, and that stacks. ignores dodge by 80%, gives him invincibility. Hold up, and this thing has... It's actually dope. I was wishing that it would give him a little bit more all attack, which Thor doesn't need it, but I just wanted it just for the sake of just dealing a shit ton more damage. And we gotta look at it one time, man. Before I send you guys on your way, we gotta look at it one time. And yeah, this skill thing, I knew they were removing it. Some of you guys were saying that they were removing it, and I'm really upset that it's not gone, because it's gonna be really annoying. Because sometimes for me, for no reason at all, I just leave my finger on a button. But let's see Thor. Oh my god. Oh my god! The god of thunder, guys. Seriously. That shit is awesome. That shit is... Oh, hold on. Why is there fire on the ground? Hold up. I wasn't paying attention there, and for some reason these guys are on fire. One thing you got... Hold up. Hold the phone. I gotta see this again. I'm not gonna press anything else, and let's see what happens. Oh yeah, for some reason there's like fire. Like these guys are on fire. Goddamn. All right, boys. So we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. Just my first impressions on these guys. Personally, I see no reason to be in an uproar. These premium characters are not that like overwhelmingly powerful based on my testing just now. I'm definitely gonna rock with the Wasp, and I'm gonna pick up Pym Tron, and I'm gonna pick up the Wasp uniform as well. And also I'm gonna be working towards tier 3 my Thor first, because unfortunately it doesn't look like Ant-Man will be propelling himself into the meta. But who knows, maybe I'll be wrong, and some of you guys will be able to do a shit ton of damage with this guy. And if that's the case, let me know in the comments, guys. But that's all I have for this one, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope it was informative, and I will see you guys in the next one. I can't believe her freaking thing just follows her around now. Like, it just follows her around. This is gonna be great for timeline. Any character that can't pierce, I can just walk around and deal damage to you while I'm in my barrier, and you can't do nothing now. I don't need to stay. Oh my goodness, this just opens up a whole nother world of possibilities. God damn, guys. God freaking damn.